So this is last year 2021 question paper 1, and I have a mark sheet of a student who has got very poor mark. Okay, and why he got poor mark, that we will discuss. And you also say the reason why OPSC has give this mark. It's question number 120, question number 3, long question 20, every long question 20, question number 120, question number 515, total 95 mark. Okay, is it justified? Okay, you people tell. Hello. So you have read many things, you have also certain knowledge. So you justified, is it OPSC has given good mark or it should get more? Okay, so let first question number 1b, right to information. Right to information is a tool in ensuring transparency. So what we have discussed, right to information. Right to information is the act come in 2005. Okay, so it there is secrecy in administration, and due to secrecy there are this problem. Due to secrecy there is a lot of problem in administration. Okay, secrecy is a hindrance to development, growth. It impact accountability, impact citizen centric approach, and how it become a right. Why we say it is a right? Okay, it is a right, citizens right. Who said about what? And government come out with RTI Act, and after RTI Act what happened? How it ensure transparency? How RTI Act ensure transparency? The concept of PIO, first appellate authority, second appellate authority, role of Central Information Commission, State Information Commission, second ARC, and Odisha government Mo Sarkar 5T1 is transparency. This is brief what I said, that I as a evaluator I assume this should be in this answer. So let's see what he has written. Right to information is a movement in the area of administration that aims to provide citizen participation in a participative democracy. देखो, introduction itself is not satisfactory. Right to information aims to provide, it not aims to provide citizen participation, it aims to provide what? It aims to provide transparency in administration. देखो, starting रू ही answer but माने टी पानी चाहिए वाला. Hello. So this is not the proper introduction. The introduction is, the question is about right to information, and this is not. Right to information is a movement, but kahi ki, why it is right to information? Background. Information is the key. Tapore, evolution of RTA Act. Tome answer देखो निजे judge करो. It is open to all, everyone should judge it. So तमे improve करी परिबो तम answer. हैला काहे की खराब मार्क हैला तमे निजे देखो. सेहिथि में मु समस्त सामने रे आको आउथर इवैल्यूएट करूची कि this is not a proper intro. तापर evolution of RTA in India. Evolution of RTA. Okay. After 1991 good governance paradigm, World Bank put add conditionalities to the developing country for fund receiving. अच्छा, fund receiving, but कौन जो add conditionality गोटे थिला transparency. ठीक अछि. This has been a popular demand of information. अक्षय handwriting तो मु भी टिके problem होची पढिया को. In India since 1970. Information revolution in India since 1970. Rajasthan Kisan Udyog Shakti Sangathan played a pioneering role in bringing right to information. Right to information 2000. छाड़ो एटा हमरो डायग्राम जोड़ा मु सब क्लास रे कहे. Changing role of transparency. Since independence to 1991, there is secrecy in the administration. Official Secret Act, ठीक अछि, Indian Evidence Act, All India Service Conduct Rule, oath of secrecy, nature of public administration pre-19, non-participative, non-democratic, non-transparency, no accountability, authoritarian. Effect of RTI, transparency, effect of, se kohiche explain karyaku. OPSC evaluator has given this mark, explain. So how you ensure transparency? Dekho, eta focus. This is writing by OPSC evaluator. That explain. Tapre tools of transparency. RTI is Panchayati Raj Institution, Citizen Charter, good governance, Mo Sarkar 60 transparency. The second Administrative Reform Commission has put stress on right to information and its report. RTI master key to good governance. देखो से फंडामेंटल राइट एटी इवैल्यूएटर राइट कहिछि ओके एंड इवैल्यूएटर हैज गिवन 8 मार्क हैला सो आई फाउंड मेनी लेकुना इन दिस आंसर एंड रे सेकेंड आरटीआई रो रेफरेंस टा अछि सेटा गुटे भलो बट वेयर इज सीआईसी एसआईसी वेयर इज पीआईओ हैला वेयर इज दिस तो सेटा मिसिंग स्टार्टिंग रु एटा माने इंट्रो रे लिखिबार थिला कि फंडामेंटल राइट हैला आरटीआई हाँ सी मु कहूची कि एथिरे 8 मार्क ठीक अछि मु भी देई थांदी 7-8 मार्क देई थांदी आंसर रे स्टार्टिंग रो आई वाज डिससैटिस्फाइड फ्रॉम द स्टार्ट कि एथिरे कोटी लिखा है सिक्रेसी देखो प्रॉब्लम कोटी एथिरे प्रॉब्लम कोन एंश्योरिंग ट्रांसपेरेंसी तो सिक्रेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन रे सिक्रेसी थिला सिक्रेसी रो आउटकम कोटी लिखा है nowhere it is mentioned that this is the outcome of secrecy and this is why people demand सुप्रीम कोर्ट चीफ जस्टिस रो कथा nowhere it is mentioned तो 8 मार्क ठीक मिली छी लेकुना देखो छी देखो एक्सप्लेन कोई छी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन सी कोन कोई छी new public management result in significant changes in the public sector ethos and approach so significant changes in public sector ethos ro changes asichi so what we have discussed you should write what is new public management definition of new public management so public sector ethos before new public management or during new public administration era and what is the problem it face and what public sector ethos impact over npm देखा जाओ definition new public management is the practical approach of new right philosophy ठीक अछि that focus on managerial approach of an organization and make profit motive अच्छा आपको कौन लिखा ही पड़ता था new public management is practical orientation and application of private style successful management practice of private sector in public sector in order to gain profit is new public management that is missing तापर न्यू राइट फिलोसफी देखो न्यू राइट फिलोसफी एते लिखिबा दरकार नाही व्हाट इज द नीड you are not writing about तमे जस्ट लिखिलो न्यू राइट फिलोसफी as four school of thought and one is ठीक अछि तापर npm directly in india npm रो डेफिनेशन टिके प्रॉपर हैला नै एटा गोटे डायग्राम रे रिप्रेजेंटेशन करा है कि न्यू राइट फिलोसफी एमती न्यू पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन न्यू पब्लिक मैनेजमेंट एज वी एमती जो करू हमें तापर npm in india definition देखो मिसिंग after the good governance paradigm new economic policy new public management देखो एटा भूल new public management केबे आसिला not good governance paradigm it is new economic policy जेतबेले इंडिया रे आसिला सेतेबेले न्यू पब्लिक मैनेजमेंट आसिला गुड गवर्नेंस पैराडाइम से किछि रिलेशन ही नहीं During 90s and early 90s, the NPM was introduced in India. No theorist name. Gotte bhi theorist na nahi. It conceptualized changing the approach of public sector undertaking in India. Acha. Changes public sector. Before NPM, public sector loss making, no competition. But Kettle idea, public sector रे कौन थिला? No market centric approach. हाँ, market centric approach नथिला, citizen orientation, customer orientation नथिला, efficiency, accountability, effectiveness all are missing. Institutional singularism. देखो एठी कोन ना तुम मिक्स अप कर देइछो पब्लिक चॉइस अप्रोच कोडी पचारिछि एठी institutional singularism, poor public choice, NPM sustained model public sector become more transparent, more democratic, multi-actor paradigm public choice, puni public choice approach. अरे public choice approach पचारि नाही. These are classification of PSU. PSU classification ठीक अछि. Government of India want multi-actor paradigm. So telecom regulatory. देखो से 6 ଦେଇଛି कोन माने तमे निजे कहो मार्क ठीक अछि अधिका हवा कथा यू जस्ट टेल मी गोटे थ्योरिस्ट ना नाही एठी को सोर्स रो आसिला सेटा मिसिंग पब्लिक सेक्टर इथोस रे कोन ट्रांसपेरेंसी बढ़िला अकाउंटेबिलिटी बढ़िला कस्टमर ओरिएंटेशन बढ़िला एफिशिएंसी इकोनॉमी इफेक्टिवनेस तापर एग्जांपल लेटरल एंट्री मोर अकाउंटेबिलिटी कोडी अछि कहो तमे आंसर रे कोन तमे मार्क माने केमिति मार्क मिलिबो एटा तो पूरा से पब्लिक चॉइस अप्रोच हे गला पीसीए तमे निजे एक्सेस करो एवरीवन कि काहे की मार्क तुमको दिया हबो व्हाई यू शुड गेट मार्क यू शुड बी प्रैक्टिकल गोटे सेल्फ इंट्रोस्पेक्शन हवाटा समस्त दरकार जे परीक्षा दोछ क्वेश्चन एनपीएम पचारिछि कोन माने कोन कोन आमे एनपीएम रो डिस्कशन करिनो एटलीस्ट दि तीनटा थ्योरीज ना तो तुम लिखिबो एनपीएम रे ओसबर्न गैबलर क्रिस्टोफर हुड केटल थैचरिज्म रिगनिज्म एटा माने देखि के से इन्फ्लुएंस हो कि हां पिला लिखिछि एनपीएम तापर एनपीएम रो इन्फ्लुएंस अच्छा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन governance is all about interlinking between democracy development and government. So you need to interlink between democracy development and government. So government कौन? Government you know? हाँ entrepreneurial government. Government, legislative, executive, judiciary. Government has 3 organ. Democracy development. So democracy development means what? Citizen. एबे बुझो ए क्वेश्चन रो डिमांड कोन? से कोइछि गवर्नेंस कोन? Governance we many times discuss what is governance. The way government carry out its function is governance. And governance is what? Government and democracy development means development in the process of democracy. What is democracy? Citizen centric approach, citizens empowerment, citizens participation in government. So that we need to write that this is governance. What is democracy development? Democracy development means democracy, citizen. If citizen is empowered, we can call it yes, success of democracy, development of democracy. And this is all about governance. And what do we say good governance? When government do all the good things, when government in state there is no problem, prosperity, no poverty, no discrimination, good governance. अच्छा आंसर कौन लिखा है जी देखो तुम ये जानी जीवो गवर्नेंस हाँ गवर्नेंस इज डिफाइंड एज द law through which constitution is interpreted it is a good definition. Governance is defined as the law through which constitution interpreted on the land. In what context this is a proper definition? In the Constitution of India, governance is directive principle of state policy. तापर good governance आसीगला World Bank add conditionalities, ethics, efficiency, ethos, democracy, development, governance and democracy, good governance, participation, हाँ गोटे अच्छी ठीक participation, ग्राम सभा, election, citizen empowerment, RTI, citizen charter, governance and development. Good governance make development, administration more circular, communication lead to development of administration, position classification code आसीगला एठी. Governance and government become more accountable, instrumental, position, prismatic to diffracted. Acha. The interlinkage between these are 6 mark ଦେଇଛି ଆଉ କଣ କରିବ ସେ କହ PM एंकर ସେଥିରେ ବି ସେ ରାଇଟ ମାରିଛି minimum government maximum governance. Question number 3. What do you understand by people's participation? Yes, people's participation. Do you think participatory governance lead to good governance? So it is from accountability and control. This question is from Unit 2, Principle and Theory of Administration. Unit 1, Unit 5, Unit 5. This question is accountability and control. Unit 5. This question is from Unit 1. This is from Unit 3. So people's participation. And do you think yes, participatory governance lead to good governance? Because good governance paradigm itself want participation of non-state actor in the process of governance. People's participation. Yes, people's participation in administration. People's participation gonna syllabus. Acha. Let's show you the syllabus. People's participation, accountability and control, accountability and control, people's participation. Say question asiji. What do you understand by people's participation? Yes, people's participation in administration. You need to write from 1947 till 2023. What are the development happen? How do people participate in the process of administration? Okay, ଏବେ answer ପଢିବା. By now ସମସ୍ତେ ବୁଝି ଗଲଣି कोन होबा answer framework. Now let's discuss. People's participation signifies the involvement of common citizen in the process of governance, policy making and growth of the nation. People's participation has been entrusted by good governance paradigm. देखो से right मारीची हैला. He appreciate this. Here we will discuss about the institution of good governance in India, about people's participation, pre-condition of good governance. देखो तापर pre-condition आसीगला. देखो माने question answer केमती जाउची देखो. During 40s and 50s there were emerging newly independent country. एबे good governance से गला एटा हैला. एटु तम question टा divert हे गला. Answer टा diversion. बुझुछ diversion आडको चली गला तमरो. in the post-colonial era, world divided into bipolar world. Are babu, এটা good governance. It is not answer of good governance. Good governance तुमको पचारी नहीं. Good governance is one part. Good governance support, facilitate citizens participation administration. It is not complete कि हाँ एटा ही answer. देखो कोडी केमती भूल करजो देखो. ମୁଁ କାଲି ବି କ'ଣ କହିଛି କି you will not get mark, you write what you know, you need to write what is the demand of this question. ଦେଖ ତମ ସାମ୍ନାରେ he has sent me copy yesterday, sir ଆସିଛି ଦେଖିଦେବେ ଟିକେ. ହଁ ମିକ୍ସ ଅପ୍ ପୁରା ମିକ୍ସ ଅପ୍ ହେଲା ଏଇଟା. ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ କହିଲି କି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ସାମ୍ନାରେ ଆକୁ ଥରେ ଇଭାଲୁଏଟ୍ କରିବି. ମୁଁ ତ କରିଥିଲି, ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଆଇ ସୁଡ୍, ମୁଁ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖାଏ, ଇଟ୍ ସୁଡ୍ ବି ଆଇ ଓପନର ଟୁ ଅଲ୍ ଅଫ୍ ୟୁ. क्वेश्चन मागिଛି କ'ଣ, ତମେ ଲେଖିଛ କ'ଣ? ଏଇଟା ହେଇଗଲା ଗୋଟେ ପଏଣ୍ଟ. ଗୁଡ୍ ଗଭର୍ନାନ୍ସ divided into bipolar one, capitalist, communist, government fund condition this country are. ଭାବ ଏଇଟା କ'ଣ ମାନେ, this is answer of good governance. ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସତ୍ୟବ୍ରତ, ମାର୍କ କାହିଁକି ଆସିବନି? ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ପିପୁଲ୍ସ ପାର୍ଟିସିପେସନ ଇନ୍ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ, ପିପୁଲ୍ସ ପାର୍ଟିସିପେସନ ନ ହେଲେ କ'ଣ ଦେଖ क्वेश्चन रे କ'ଣ, ପିପୁଲ୍ସ ପାର୍ଟିସିପେସନ ଇନ୍ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ. So you need to write situation when people don't participate in administration. There was a situation between 1947 to 1991 where you seldom found people's participation in administration, and you need to write that no participation, no citizens participation in administration result into this problem. Hello, poor governance, poor development, and that's why good governance paradigm wants citizens participation. No participation, rigid, top down, close organizational structure, no transparency, no accountability, no need based policy formulation, no citizens grievance redressal mechanism. You need to give a 360-degree dimension कि people's participation न थिला जे कोन problem हितिला, तापरे people's participation हिला in this process. Answer is complete disaster. এটা দেখো good governance চালিছি. There were many problem in this country like this is answer of good governance. But come out, no one want to stop the funding. 91 good governance, unipolar world, bipolar world, world bank report good governance. देखो तमे निजे कह कोन आंसर एटा, मु किसी कहबेनी हैला. It is you are also mature, you have written mains, you tell. India come out with add conditionalities. तापर in this new economic policy, LPG model, liberalization, privatization, globalization, changing nature of governance. हाँ before एठू आउ किछि नै, एटा सरी गला. किछि आंसर जदि अछि एटू स्टार्ट हेछि कि गवर्नेंस रे सिटीजन्स पार्टिसिपेशन, नॉन डेमोक्रेटिक, नॉन पार्टिसिपेटिव, सेंट्रलाइज्ड, अथॉरिटेरियन. यस, post 1991 changes, more transparency, more accountability. एठी टिके आंसर अछि. तापर पुनी गुड गवर्नेंस रो डायग्राम हे गला. चेंजिंग participation, changing nature of public policy, pre good governance paradigm. ना एटा केमती हैला pre good governance paradigm, closed system, non participative, participative, tools of participative governance. हाँ एटा ठीक अछि. देखो ठीक मार्क देछि कि नै को, ठीक देछि मार्क. यूपीएससी इवैल्यूएटर माने लास्ट आडकू आंसर टा स्टार्ट हैला. From the above answer, participating governance lead to good governance. तो इवैल्यूएटर तो फ्रस्ट्रेट ही जीवो ना. फास्ट 2 पेज पढ़िला पर इवैल्यूएटर माने फास्ट 3 पेज किछि आंसर नाही. This is first starting, first page, second page, third page. 3टा पेज रे आंसर ही नाही किछि, खाली एक्सेप्ट गुड गवर्नेंस सेटा तळे भी लिखा हिछि, पुनी थरे रिपीट हिछि. तापर एठू आंसर स्टार्ट हैला, सेटा भी लिखा नहीं कि नो पार्टिसिपेशन रे प्रॉब्लम कोन, तापर केमिति पार्टिसिपेशन स्टार्ट हैला उटे सीक्वेंस मैनर रे कि यस गुड गवर्नेंस पैराडाइम आसिला, न्यू इकोनॉमिक पॉलिसी आसिला, प्राइवेट सेक्टर मार्केट रो ग्रोथ हैला. आफ्टर दैट वी हैव Panchayat Raj institution, it facilitates citizen participation. He has written all this because a diagram टा मु सब बले दिए से लेखी के मारे देइछे हैला. So he has, but आकु किछे नै. He has joined for a test series last year, only test series. So test series discussion रे एटा मु कहिथिबी, but he cannot interpret that how PRI, how citizen charter, how RTI, नीति आयोग एमाने केमिति फैसिलिटेट कले सिटीजन्स पार्टिसिपेशन. एंड सिटीजन पार्टिसिपेशन हैला पर गुड गवर्नेंस केमिति आसिला. लास्ट 3 पेज देखो, लास्ट 3 पेज रे बेसिस रे ही गेट 20 मार्क. तो ठीक मार्क पाइछि. जदि गोटे लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन तमे 3 पेज ही लिखिबो आंसर, बाकी 3 पेज गुड गवर्नेंस आंसर लिखिबो. यस. तापर सेक्शन बी को जिबा. अच्छा, ए कोन कहिछि, position classification is an important aspect of personal administration. Yeah, very good question. मोरे पर घोषा हिछि. हाँ, एटा लिखिबा कथा, क्वेश्चन 2 टा लिखिबा कथा, एटा लिखिबा कथा नुह. हाँ, मु भी बहुत थोर कहिछि क्लास रे कि व्हिच क्वेश्चन इज टू लीव, व्हिच टू अटेम्प्ट. अच्छा, पोजीशन क्लासिफिकेशन, लेट डिस्कस व्हाट ही हैज रिटन. The development administration in public the development administration is a prescriptive approach of development country to the developing country. एटा कोन डेवलपमेंट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन आंसर देखो, से इवैल्यूएटर एठी क्वेश्चन मार्क मारिछि, देखो भलो से कि बाबू एटा कोन कोन एटा कहना क्या चाहते हो भाई. माने देखो एठू तमे क्वेश्चन आसीछि पोजीशन क्लासिफिकेशन, आंसर हेछि डेवलपमेंट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. We can write that position classification help in development of administration, which can ensure proper administration of development. But ethi kono development administration is prescriptive approach. तो evaluator देखो एटा क्वेश्चन मार्क देछि, evaluator ओपीएस evaluator क्वेश्चन मार्क देछि, कहना क्या चाहते हो भाई. तापर डेफिनेशन. हाँ, एटा किंतु क्वेश्चन एटा कोन 5 ए ना, मार्क कोन कोन आइछि 5 ए 5 ए. तापरे डीए द एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन दैट इज इन्वॉल्व इन द, देखो आर प्रॉब्लम जानि छ काहे कि एटा हला माने काहे कि एमती आंसर लिखि ना conceptual clarity missing. पूरा मु कहि दोउछि, द प्रॉब्लम इज लैक ऑफ conceptual clarity, आउ किछि नै. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 ए 5 ए এটা তো 7 না ডেভেলপমেন্ট অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশন, এটা তো লং কোশ্চেন. আচ্ছা, the administration that involved in the process of development is known as development administration. দেখো এটা পুরো কোশ্চেন কোন, आंसर কোন. development administration, tools, technique of development administration, তারপর পজিশন ক্লাসিফিকেশন. এটি দেখো পজিশন ক্লাসিফিকেশন স্টার্ট হলো. इभालुएटर भी भाबुथबो कि रे बाबू को आंसर टा एटा बट पोजीशन क्लासिफिकेशन it is an important aspect of personnel administration. It followed in developed country India rank classification, advantage of position classification, need based policy, development of administration. Sorry wala, is it advantage? कोन कोन advantage आमे पढिछु एटा कोन? Increase efficiency, increase accountability. अरे सबु टीम ती मारिले हबो कि? सत्यव्रत ठीक अछि तो DA AD रो कोन 8 रहि गेला तमरो आंसर सरी गेला योर DA AD रो आंसर स्टार्ट हला E2 and it is end here. So position classification it start hela eta advantage position classification कोन कहबी एडवांटेज जानि छ तमे एबे कोन एडवांटेज रिक्रुटमेंट रु नै कि ट्रेनिंग रु नै कि तांगर माने रिक्रुटमेंट ट्रेनिंग प्रमोशन इक्वल पे फॉर इक्वल वर्क merit based promotion he paribo he will work in a position for a long time. ओहो एटा DA ना AD रो आंसर त बुझी पार तापरे but in India rank classification तापरे rank classification UPSC OPSC recruit Odisha administrative officer Tahsildar BDO second ARC personal administration take about position classification domain expertise तो domain expertise कोन से कोन तुमको माने मार्क कोन खराब OPSC देकी तमे कहो you tell OPSC कोन खराब मार्क देची 3 मार्क देची तमे कहबो हमको मार्क देले नाही केमिति देबे कह जी भी देखो मु आई कैन मु देखो मु एश्योरेंस करूची आजी आजी समस्त मने थिबो शुभ कल्याणी कथा मने थिबो लास्ट ईयर जे विश्व रैंक पाइथिला शुभ कल्याणी यू रिमेंबर आम क्लास रे आसुदला रेगुलर शुभ कल्याणी आज मते से फोन करथिला बोले सर ए वर्ष भी मु पबेड रे 345 मार्क पाइछि बट मोर होम साइंस रे 100 गोटे थिरे 100 गोटे थिरे 120 सो इंटरव्यू कॉल हेलानी सी इज नाउ असिस्टेंट कलेक्टर कटक रो आठगढ़ हैला आई डिस्कशन करथुलु कि पबेड काना में पढुछु प्रैक्टिकल पबेड रो कोन एप्लीकेशन वी आर डिस्कसिंग दैट देखो मु तुमको एश्योरेंस दोउची आंसर भरो लिखिले मार्क आई कैन मु तुमको लिखि दे देबे आई कैन चैलेंज यू विल गेट मार्क ए आंसर रे तमे जहा मु क्लास रे कहिची दिस इज पोजीशन क्लासिफिकेशन दिस इज रैंक क्लासिफिकेशन advantage of position classification disadvantage of position classification advantage of rank disadvantage of rank tapre India re chalichi rank classification but we are slowly moving toward position classification hela and position classification result into development of administration it help in development of administration second ARC kono koichi the concept of domain expertise lateral entry re to kichi nahi export asibe lateral entry re डोमेन एक्सपर्टाइज सेटा लिखिथिले मार्कटा आसीतांता तो पबेड मु देखो तुमको गारंटी देकी कहूची इट इज माय एश्योरेंस तुम इफ यू वांट मु आई कैन गिव यू इन राइटिंग मार्क आसीबो से माने मार्क काटिबे नाही पबेड तुमको टॉपर करि न पारे बट पबेड तुमको धोखा दबने दिस इज माय चैलेंज यूपीएससी रे भी एठी भी तुमको मे भी टॉपर हे न पारो रैंक गुटे पाई जिवो बट धोखा दबने बाकी ऑप्शन तुम बुड़े दबो एटा बुड़ेबनी आ तमे लिखिले मार्क आसीबो एटलिस्ट मु जहा जहा कहूची तमे सेति के लिखि दियो मार्क आसीबो अच्छा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन एटा समस्त पाई एवरीवन माने आमे जानी पारुनु कि हमर काहे मार्क आसुने देखो सी effective performance appraisal system is a core component of effective administration. Yes, performance appraisal is important for effective administration. So we need to write what is performance appraisal. Answer e kon hobo? Performance appraisal is important aspect of personnel administration. And in personnel administration, kahar performance appraisal? Employee performance appraisal haba kotha. Regular interval रे performance appraisal हवा कथा performance appraisal ରୁ ତମେ କଣ ଜାଣିବ କି after performance appraisal you will know whether an employee is effective or not whether an employee is producing his best or not and if a employee is not up to the mark what are the reason do he need training do we need counseling do we need motivation do we need any increment this is so after performance appraisal is very important to find out whether an employee is still giving his best or not tapore performance appraisal help in maintaining the efficiency of organization performance appraisal help you in merit based promotion performance appraisal help you to solve what kono peter principle with regular performance appraisal no employee become inefficient no position in the organization will occupied by inefficient personnel effective if you need to make administration effective you need regular performance appraisal and it is said by first arc surendranath committee second arc and government of india dopt second arc say performance appraisal after 10 year 14 year 20 year and if in performance appraisal every year performance appraisal should be there and if an employee found not suitable for promotion continuously for 3 years he will give compulsory retirement and dopt said compulsory retirement is not a punishment it is to weed out inefficiency from the system and government of odisha also under mo sarkar and 5t the motto is ଅପାରଗ ଏବଂ ଦୁର୍ନୀତିଗ୍ରସ୍ତ କର୍ମଚାରୀଙ୍କୁ ବିଦା ଅପାରଗ ହେଉଛି inefficient personnel so compulsory retirement to inefficient people and how do you know a employee is inefficient with effective performance appraisal ଏଇଟା ହେଲା ଆନ୍ସର ହେଲା ମୁଁ ଯାହା ଏବେ କହିଲି ସେଇଟା ହେଲା ଆନ୍ସର ଆଚ୍ଛା କଣ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଦେଖିବା ଚलो performance appraisal is an important aspect of development of administration in the process of administration of development মানে tool of development of administration selection appointment development of administration ये बोधे खाली से गोटे यूनिट को भल से पढ़ी comparative and development administration जहाँ आसिला मारो हैला जहाँ आसिला सेटा मारो development administration the question is about performance appraisal the answer is about development administration tool of development of administration appointment selection position classification performance evaluation need of performance appraisal make bureaucrat more accountable to their political master देखो এটা ভুল accountable to their political master no accountable to their duty political executive being uh, uh, design change in the society using political executive bring desired change in the society using bureaucracy instrumental aspect to पढ़ेला answer let's bureaucracy an instrument not institution अच्छा remain transparent and less corrupt nepotism red tapeism advertise of proposal ensure democratic governance अच्छा माने how could you relate this here how could you relate this ensure participation of citizen कौन कहबी आ किसी कहबी मु डू आई नीड टू से एनीथिंग less rigidity policy implementation effective it is advantage of performance appraisal and you blame OPSC you blame provider mark asune OPSC मते मार्क दउने tools of performance appraisal अच्छा promotion tools of performance appraisal promotion transfer increment demotion the second ARC is important on personnel administration emphasize on effective performance appraisal current example department of personnel training compulsory retirement in Odisha zero tolerance policy towards corruption कौन से देइछि 4 मार्क हेले देइछि ये आंसर रे तो मार्क दबा कथा नुह मु हेले लिखि तांती कि दिस इज नॉट फिट फॉर मार्क माने निजे कह कौन मागिछि एठी परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल रो कौन लिखा हिछि किछि खाली गुड इफेक्टिव परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल बेस आ किछि नै एटा भूल जहा जहा लिखा ए दिस स्टेटमेंट आर रॉन्ग दिस इज रॉन्ग नेक्स्ट जीवा तंडी सुखी गलाने मोर इवैल्यूएटर बीपी बढ़ी जीवो नै तम खाता तो मु जे भी लेखे इवैल्यूएटर पक्का से उडे इरिटेट ही जीवो IT is a tool for bringing people closer to administration and government अच्छा देखा जाओ तो एटा कोन हेतांता IT is a tool देखो क्वेश्चन डिमांड कोन हाँ पढ़ी से गार मारी इवैल्यूएटर एमती नुह भाव नहीं कि पढ़ा हो नहीं देयर इज अ मिसकंसेप्शन कि पढ़ा हो नहीं जहाँ तहाँ मार्क बसई दउजंती ना 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 पढुजंती एठी कहिछि IT is a tool bringing people closer to administration bringing people closer to administration IT so the gap between citizen I may discuss over the gap between citizen and administration has reduced with IT administration become open administration become a flat structure administration become organic adaptive communication is circular citizen can reach administration with a click of mouse administration can reach citizen with IT एथिरे तमे ब्रॉडकास्टिंग मॉडल लिखि पारो ब्रॉडकास्टिंग मॉडल तापरे तापरे ए मॉडल वी हैव डिस्कस आहल सामीर पांचटा मॉडल थिला ब्रॉडकास्टिंग मॉडल हबो आ गोटे जो ओपिनियन सिटीजन रेज देयर ओपिनियन दैट मॉडल the concept of servo mechanism second year se rahibo mo sarkar 5T rahibo and how IT has strengthened the concept of citizen charter concept of RTI role of digital India Panchayat with secretariat, IT. Grievance resolution mechanism, IT. DBT, JAM. Okay, answer देखिए. IT is the most powerful tool for citizen empowerment in India. It ensures people's participation in various ways: governance process, policy making, policy formulation, implementation, evaluation, feedback. Theorist, Golick, Taylor, scientific management. किसी रोल नहीं scientific management रो. Golick रो भी किसी नहीं. हाँ, IT लिखी पारो, but Weber, bureaucracy, MP Follett, solve conflict, Simon, program, non-program. Minogroup, third emphasis on IT, IT and Indian administration. Because it OPS evaluator right भी मारी छी. IT is a tool for uh, administrative improvement, transparency बढ़ेला, accountability बढ़ेला, citizens participation, democratic, decentralized planning. IT Act made citizen more close to administration, effective implementation of Citizen Charter, RTI, Digital India, Niti Ayog, Gram Sabha, State Secretariat. এটা ମୁଁ ଯାହା ଯାହା କହିଥିଲି ସେ ମନେ ଅଛି, କିଛି ମନେ ଅଛି, he has written. Second ERC is the on information technology. Mo Sarkar 5T technology. ISDM Ganjam awareness. What कौन? Say rigid administration, close administration. সেটা মানে মিসিং ଅଛି answer ରେ. Answer still miss, but ঠিক ଅଛି, ବାକି ମାନଙ୍କ ଅପେକ୍ଷା ଟିକେ ଭଲ ଅଛି, so he got 8 mark in this answer. এইটা পিছে ଗୋଟେ question mark ମାରିଛି. Question number 6. Public policy, essence of public administration, decision centric and goal driven process, evaluate policy making process in India. देखो evaluate policy making process, तो policy making process गोटे लिखिबो तमे 47 रो नै की 1991 रो till present policy making process. And public policy is the essence of public administration, because what is the essence of public administration? Welfare, development of people. And how administration ensure development of people? Through public policy, because it is a value laden document. So government cannot initiate welfare. So government initiate welfare through a decision, through a law, and that is public policy. And it is a decision centric and goal driven process. Answer देखिबा. Explain. Evaluator लिखी देछि एठी. Explain एटा गुटे कोन मु बुझी पारुने. Explain. I cannot understand एटा कोन लिखा छै, तो explain लिखा है. अच्छा, let discuss. Public administration deals with the administration of government. It is the most suitable part of this, most visible part of the state, and it is an instrument for rapid socio-economic growth of the country. Public administration involved in public policy making in India: policy formulation, implementation, evaluation, feedback. This is not diagram. It is diagram public policy ro. कितने बड़ा diagram कोई ची. इनती पूरा round diagram. সেটা এইଥିରେ ଗୋଟେ ପେଜର ଇଫେକ୍ଟିଭ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା। In India, public policy is based on split system. এটা কোন মানে what is the logic? Public policy is based, Indian administration is based on split system. How public policy is based on split system? Indian administration is based on split system. Staff or line? আচ্ছা ছাড়ো পড়িবা আকু আকু ଯିବା। Staff agency, line agency, directorate, secretary, policy formulation, policy implementation, theorist, colleague, line and staff, role of staff, secretariat, policy formulation, role of staff, formulation, mentor, policy implementation, revise date, feedback, role of line, directorate, implement policy ground level, ensure citizen participation, feedback, reduce citizen, make administration policy citizen centric. But certain times these are conflict between secretariat and line. अरे conflict रो एटी कौन अछि? Conflict रो किछि line staff are we writing a line staff question or secretary director question? We are writing a public policy question. Reason of conflict. यार कौन दरकार अछि? What is the need? Ivory tower approach of staff agency. किछि दरकार नहीं এটা. No need. Outcome of conflict. No need. Evaluator एंती लिखि देबा କଥା no need. Solution of conflict. Again, question कौन? Public policy is essence of public administration. It is a decision centric and goal driven. You need to write what is the goal. Goal कौन? Decision किए लिए? If the decision is taken by only the state, if it is centralized decision making, decentralized decision making, participative decision making, non-participative decision making, and what is the goal? Goal driven. You should be focused on your goal. Answer कौन चालीस देखो. Hello, solution of conflict. Line staff answer you right. Ensure changing nature of public policy. Changing nature. From independent to PRI, public policy, non-democratic, non-participative, closed, centralized, top-down. अच्छा ठीक है. New right philosophy. Citizen-centric PRI. Niti Aayog Digital India. Top-down approach, closed approach, parliament. Planning ये वाला. Simon, fact-value dichotomy in public policy. Parliament. Gram Sabha, social audit. Good governance paradigm. Hence, we conclude that public policy is the essence of public administration and primarily a decision-centric and goal-driven process. In this new Administrative Reform Commission, need-based public policy, evaluate policy making process. ठीक देखिए नहीं पूरे मार्क. क्वेश्चन अधा लेखा ये लाइन स्टाफ ऊपर है. Yes, policy is formulated by executive, and yes, staff has a role there. And line role कौन? Public policy formulation rate, feedback, ground level report, policy making process. This question is not about implementation. अधा क्वेश्चन लाइन स्टाफ ही जाइए. 20 मार्क दिए ठीक दिए तो इवैल्यूएटर. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. What is development administration? Bring out the feature of development administration and administration of development. Acha, it is a direct question. What is development administration? এটা আমি পুরা পড়িছু development administration কোন? Development of administration and administration of development. So we hope that answer টা বঢ়িয়া হয়ে যাবার কথা. What is development administration? Administration is a key actor of administration play the key actor in the process of development is development administration. তারপরে you need to write the concept কি when the concept of development administration start কোডু পুরো diagram করিব between 1940s and 1970s three growth new public administration competitive administration development administration and how it is a development administration is a prescriptive approach who context start ହେଇଥିଲା US रे कोन न्यू डील प्रोग्राम कोन कोलंबो पॉइंट फोर कोलंबो प्लान मार्शल प्लान and developing country face a lot of problem they need rapid socio-economic development and they want to adopt from developed country and developed country provide them a prescription with which they can achieve rapid socio-economic development. But after sometimes what was found that existing problem not solved but new problem emerge in a developing nation. The net outflow of money from developing nation to developed nation that has baffled theorists. What is the problem? That has baffled the theorist. Changing nature of development administration. Basically, it is a prescriptive approach. And when developing countries start to blame developed countries said, you have the problem and you are the problem. I am the solution. I have the solution. So changing nature of development administration, blueprint approach to learning process approach, aeroplane to helicopter, production center to people center. तापर feature of development of administration and administration of development. Let's see. The administrative process that is involved in socio-economic development of the state is known as development administration. It is an Western concept prescribed by the developed to the developing. Dwight Waldo is a pioneer of development administration and put forward some theories. Dice's administrative law also relevant for development administration, the scope of public administration. କଣ ଏଇଟା ମୁଇଁ ପଢି ପାରୁନି ସେ କଣ REDI and with development administration. Development administration is two types: development of administration, administration of development. Development of administration, administration of development are two sides of same coin. Development of administration is much needed to the improvement of administrative efficiency so that it can administer development process easily. Key tools for the development of administration. Tools for development administration selection. Woodrow Wilson Taylor equal was These are not recruitment training. Mission Karmayogi, Taylor, Weber, second ARC, performance evaluation, administration of development. A well-developed administration can effectively administration the development process. Human right, Indian constitution, fundamental right, women empowerment, saving the environment, cooperation, supranational bodies like UN. And fortunately, from tomorrow we will start comparative public administration. Hela, tomorrow class we will start comparative public administration. Implementation of ethos and preamble. ତମେ ସଜେଷ୍ଟ କର କେତେ ମାର୍କ ଦେବା କଥା you suggest ମୁଁ ତଳକୁ ଯିବିନି କେତେ ମାର୍କ ଦେଇଛି ମୁଁ ଦେଖେଇବିନି you suggest you people many of you have written mains ତମେ ତ ପଢିଛ development administration କଣ ତମେ କହ କେତେ ମାର୍କ ଦେବା କଥା ଗୋଟେ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ତମେ ନିଜେ ଲେଖିଥିଲେ କେତେ ମାର୍କ ତମେ ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତ ନିଜକୁ ତମେ ନିଜେ ତମର ଆନ୍ସର ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ତମେ ନିଜେ ଦେଇଥିଲେ କେତେ ମାର୍କ ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତ ଭାବ କହ the second administrative reform commission stressed on personal administration domain expertise फिर भी से 20 मार्क ଦେଇଛି ଆଉ ठीक ଦେଇଛି କି ନାହିଁ ଓପିସି 20 ମାର୍କ आंसर रो किछि गोटे माने ओरिएंटेशन नाही हां गोटे किछि गोटे लिखि देबा कथा गोटे सीक्वेंस नाही कि डेवलपमेंट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन कोन एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ डेवलपमेंट ऑफ एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन both two side of the same coin कोटा बेसी important recruitment training position classification performance appraisal but theorist ना किछि दरकार नै सेठी efficiency effectiveness okay so this is yes is not properly prepared properly prepare no conceptual clarity answer wrong answer question ମାଗିଛି କିଛି answer ଲାଗିଛି କିଛି okay so the mark is 95 out of 300 ହେଲା तो डोंट ब्लेम मु देखिबार अर्थ होची कि ओपीएससी को ब्लेम करो नाही सब बेले समटाइम्स वी हैव आल्सो फ्लॉ माने फ्लॉ हमरो भी फ्लॉ अछि हमरो भी प्रॉब्लम अछि सेति में हमें मार्क आसुने हमर ओके so we need to introspect